family, it's T here, back here with another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Of course, y'all know how we do it, family. Before we get started, I want to invite you all to hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and come follow me as we discover our destinies. To my new subscribers and new followers, hey y'all, welcome family to my tribe and family at large. Listen, welcome back. Thank you all for visiting my media resource and finding value in something that I have to say. I appreciate your time, family. And if you like the content that I am bringing to you, why don't we let the YouTube community know? And we can do that by simply hitting that like button. It gives our tribe and our family right here the greatest opportunity to grow. So listen, y'all, you know I have to mention our Thursday night live streams, y'all. We're going to be live right here on the channel. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Okay, live right here on the channel, and that is at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Can you say 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time? We're going to be live right here on the channel. So I would love to see each and every one of you here. Okay, now, can you say the goal of the day is 1.2K? Okay, 1.2K. We love to get more than that. But at least can we get 1.2K on the likes if you're rocks with your girl. Okay, 1.2K. I love that. All right, y'all. So listen, on to the topic of this video. Let's get into the topic. Okay, I'm doing this video because I want to talk to you all about this, you know, meaningless rhetoric that the narcissist likes to get into that essentially wears you out. You know, don't let the narcissist do it to you. And I'm sure by the time I'm done with this video, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, how many times have I been through that? And y'all, I'm starting out saying, like, just like I said, y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Let's spread this throughout the algorithm, okay? But narcissists have a lot of different ways that they like to wear you out. They like to wear us out, you know. The name of the game is to leave you so worn down and broken that you're basically fit for nothing and no one, including yourself, okay? And this is one of the ways that they do that, is to basically have you, I mean, the abuse tactics, the gaslighting, the projection, the blame shifting, the lying, and the cheating, you know, the double bind, all of that, you know, that plays a huge, intricate role. But what they do is they slap these filibuster conversations, and what I like to call them, you know, that we say that narcissists use word salad, which they do. But baby, if you have ever, especially with a cerebral narc, okay, especially with a cerebral narc, if you have ever tried to have a conversation with them and it turned out that you were in disagreement with what they were saying to you, let me tell you something. Y'all are probably going to attest to what I'm telling you. Somatics do it too. They like to get you caught up in, well, first of all, they bait you into it. And I like to call this circular conversation, and it's circular, meaningless conversation. Okay. Now, let me explain to you how this is done. And y'all probably, and y'all might have seen it even on the job. If you work for people that's narcissistic, they'll do the same thing. Okay. Or they are narcissists. They will do the same thing. Okay, so what you'll see is they'll do this. They will basically say something to you that they know is going to basically maybe set you off, or they know that you're probably going to be in opposition to it. And then, or better yet, they'll tell a lie. Okay, they'll tell a lie. Let's put it like that. They'll lie or just say something that's real kind of slick undercover, and then you're like, why would you say something like that? That is so stupid. Like, why would you say that's crazy? And then what they do is, the only reason that they said that is because they want to bait you into a discussion. /argument/filibuster, round and round in circles. Okay, that's what it is. So when they bait you into it, and you go, and the first mistake you start to do is you start to make is you try to explain yourself. Like, why would you say something like that? What I really meant by that statement that I made, or what I really meant by this or that. Now, I want you to understand something. They knew what you meant by it. Okay? They did. They knew what you meant by it. That's not the question. What they're looking for is fuel. And if they can keep you in this meaningless circular conversation, every minute of it, every second of it, they are drawing fuel, because you become more and more and more frustrated. And all it is meant to do is just wear you out. And the conversation is pointless. It's meaningless. And it's meant to be that. Okay? And they'll say something like, you're like, well, I didn't mean it that way, or you took it the wrong way, and I meant this and that and the other. Then what they'll do is, when you say something, they'll pick one little minute detail out of what you said. One little minute detail. And they'll say something like, well, why did you say it like that? See, this is what I'm talking about. And then, when I'm trying to have a conversation with you, you start with this, with that type of attitude and this and that. And you're like, what type of attitude? I mean, you see what I'm saying? Everything that you say in the conversation, they're picking it apart. They're picking it apart. I'm telling y'all, this is the most annoying. I mean, and you never get anything accomplished. I mean, nothing, literally nothing comes out of this conversation. All they want to do is take you around and around and around. You know what it reminds me of? When you were studying social studies in school or whatever, they would talk about, they would have filibuster arguments in, the governmental bodies, like the Congress, all of the filibuster arguments. This is what they do. Okay. And they are designed to absolutely wear you out. So you say, you explain to them, well, I wasn't trying to say it in this type of way or that type of way. I was just simply saying that this or that and the other. And then they'll tell you something like, so they're already picking that apart. Then they'll say, see, that's your problem. You always have to apologize and explain yourself, because you're never listening to me, and you're never listening to what I'm telling you, or you're not listening to understand me. You're just listening to respond. They'll tell you something like that. And then you're sitting there like, where did that come from? I'm just simply trying to, all it is, listen, they are going to pick out little things that you do, or little things that you will say in the conversation, to keep the conversation going. Keep it going on and on and on and on. Why? Because they want to wear you out, and because you don't agree with them. And and because you don't agree with them. And sometimes these Chinese cresteds, listen, I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you can even agree with them and they will still pick it apart. But they gotta bait you with a half truth or a whole lie, or they gotta bait you with something they know is a hot topic for you to make you engage with them. Okay, this is what they do, y'all. And then you sitting there, by the time you get done with that whole situation, because the narcissist is not going to end the conversation. They're not going to end the conversation. By the time you're done, you are just almost flatlined. Okay? Because it is just the most ridiculous thing you've probably ever seen. And when you're going through, you're like, why are we sitting here arguing about this? Why are we sitting here going on and on? And it's like everything that they say is on repeat, 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 repeat. And it's meant to be that way until you finally say, you know what? I just can't deal with this anymore. I can't deal with this anymore. Okay, just have it the way you want to have it. Or you'll just say, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. And you know what? You're right. Let's just do it your way. And, that's it. Because I don't want to argue. I mean, I just want peace. You're right. You're okay. Let's just go with that. Then you say that and they still start arguing. They will continue on and on. Now, Oh, you're just saying that because you don't want to talk about the truth. You don't want to say that I'm right and you're wrong. And you don't want to tell the truth about the situation. And you're sitting there like, but I agreed with you. It's not even about a truth or a lie. It's about something, the way that you want to do something or the way that I prefer to do something. And why does it have to be a lie or the truth? It's just about two people wanting to do two different things. Okay? And you tell them, okay, fine, we'll do it your way. And they are still arguing with you. Oh, I'm telling you, these hell-minted frogs, I'm telling you, y'all, they need a check and a payee. I'm telling you. What person sits there and argues about stuff like that over and over? I'm talking about in just circles and circles and circles. And then by the time you're done, you're just done. You're just like, you know what? I just want to go somewhere and lay down. I just want to go somewhere and have a drink or do something, because this right here is this is wearing me out. That's what they want. That's exactly what they want. Because what you didn't know is that while you're up there trying to explain all of these things to that narcissist, while you're up there, trying to have an intelligent conversation with a whole bird that does not even have a frontal lobe. Okay? I said it. That doesn't even have a frontal lobe. And now you're sitting up there trying to have a conversation with a person that is just, the light is on and nobody's home upstairs. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. When you see this thing going in a circular motion like that and nothing is getting accomplished, and all they're doing is picking apart everything that you say or everything that you add to the conversation, you know what? You already know what time it is, family. Don't let them do it to you. Don't let them do it to you, because the whole point is to draw fuel off of you and to frustrate you. That's the whole mission, goal, and point of it. Family, I want y'all to please hit that like button, because I'm telling you, people go through this all the time and they don't understand what's going on. They don't understand, and they are literally worn out. I mean, just literally like, I'm just so tired of this. This is what drives people to the brink of, just giving up on themselves, y'all. I'm telling you, because on top of this, what I'm talking about right now, this circular conversation, the narcissist is saying the cheating, the lying, the blame shifting, the shape shifting, all of that, gaslighting and everything else. This is enough to really just do somebody's mental disposition in. I'm talking about the most intelligent, normal person. It's enough to just about level them if they don't have the Most High. Family, don't let them do it to you. When you see this happening, you don't even play with it. You don't even play with it. You just say, okay, I see what this is. I see what this is. And you just go ahead and get on out the conversation and say, you know what? We could talk about this another time, because now's not a good time. That's what you do. You tell them something like that, they're going to start jumping up. What you mean now is not a good time? Now, see, of course, when you on a job, you can't do that. You could just defer to email. You'd be like, you know what? Right now, I'm going to have to really get to something else that I had on my calendar. If you have something else on your calendar, and just say, listen, I'll defer this conversation to email, because right now, see, they don't want to take it on an email. Okay? Because, see, they already know what they're doing. You got to learn how to shut them down. Okay, family, you got to learn how to shut them down. You don't participate in meaningless, pointless rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Circular conversations, because all it is designed to do is to wear you out. Okay? All right, family. So I love you all. Have a wonderful day today, and I will see you all. I will see you all on the next video, family. And I will see you all healed at the top. Shalom. Peace.